Okay. Hi guys, welcome to Ignite India Feedback. Today with us we have Gaurav here. He's an alumni of Nift Bangalore and he's pursuing his retail experience design in NID Bangalore. Well, we welcome you, Gaurav. Gaurav, are you here?
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hello Gaurav. I'll be sharing my screen now and showing work of these students. This is our advanced batch. I hope you will like their work. Okay. Let's share my.
Rimjim, I need to ask you something. Rimjim, are you there?
I need to stop. Okay, guys. So I'll be sharing my screen now, and I'll show the work of students, and Gaurav will give us feedback here. Let me just. Pahal Ignite. GDPI. Okay. Deepanshika, are you here with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please explain your model.
But before that, I did not send the picture wearing it because I was running out of
Fine,
time. But
Deepanshika, you
shall I
can
show it
explain
wearing
it
it
like
first?
this. You can explain it like this. It's fine.
Okay, sure, ma'am. Okay, sure. So this is a headgear which is inspired by Victorian era, and I have used two colors over here, blue and orange. Is orange gains attention, and blue is the sign of royalty, and it's a headgear for a woman. It can be worn by the age group of 20 to 25, and I've also added over here feathers, and with the method of fringing, the feathers are there, and then I've used Chinese folding for the circumference of the hat, and yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay, so the model which you have made, the size, the scale is very good. But
Sir, I cannot hear you. Sure, that's audible.
can you hear me now?
We can hear you, Gaurav. I think, Deep, it's your network.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, the size of the model is quite good, but here the circumference which you have made, if you're following the screen, see here the circle which you have made is quite small according to the proportion. Okay, it should be variable. Understand the size of a head, and I mean that's how you gonna make the container, and then on top of it you have to add more detailings. I like this part which you have made, that that detailings with white paper and then curls which you have made. It came out really nice. Okay. Also,
Yes,
I want you to see the motifs, the Victorian motifs. Maybe you can use it later. Okay, for the
yes,
texturing and printing on top of it. Okay.
yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Rimjim.
Yes. Next is Tejaswini. Tejaswini, are you here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here. So this is the purse that I made for a 25 to 30-year-old woman. So I've generalized that mostly a 25 to 30-year-old woman will be a working woman. She has to go for work. She might need a laptop in a bag. So this is actually very small, but it has to be a little bigger, you know. So I've used the colors brown and pinkish and peaches. So this shows the two personalities of women, that she can be bold as well as she is soft, and the roses are for showing that she is soft, and the stripes show the discipline that she has to maintain in her life. Then I've used okay, so then I put two compartments here. One is with a zipper for all the extra materials that she has to carry, as in her lunch box and all. And one is this one that comes with a Velcro. So this one has been made very sleek for her laptop and all. I made a front pouch for cash and money and wallet because mostly we often have to dig out for a wallet, so that is why I've done that. And then in the front I've made like a makeup palette, so I've attached it to the side so that she doesn't have to carry extra makeup with her, so this reduces the weight of the bag. Then I've used two rolls over here on the sides so that she can store pepper spray for her safety, and she can also store tissue paper roll over here. And then I've added two sizes to it. This can be the size that she can use it as a handbag, and this is the one that she can wear it on her shoulders. And I've used the shape of a shield because she, at this age and at this situation, she has to protect herself, work for herself. So I've used a shield as the inspiration of the whole form. That's it.
Okay, Tejashwani. So I like the idea of using shield as your inspiration. Okay, but also you have to see at the same time, is it going with my model or the product or not? Like you have mentioned, you will be using, I mean the woman will be using laptop and tiffin boxes and makeup items, right? So here my laptop and tiffin boxes, these are like major products. So if you understand their shape, okay, so their shapes are nothing but rectangular size, right? So
Yeah.
so when it is rectangular size shape, you have to make shapes around. I mean, the bag or whatever the container you're making, it should be going aligned with it. Now, making a shape which has a tapered end, which will lead us to a empty space later. Like there will be some space here which will be, I mean, useless at
Empty.
some point of time, and it will be hard to keep it somewhere, like after removing that bag, if you want to keep it on some desk or somewhere, it will keep on toppling down. Are you getting? So you have to
Yeah.
understand those physics as well. Rest, the mechanism, the attributes which you have given, keep that thing. These details are really important and very interesting to have. But overall, at the outer, I mean, if I look it in a broader way, it has to solve the first primary purpose first, then these later secondary things. Are you getting? Colors and
Yeah.
everything is fine, and finishing is also good. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Rimjim.
Next is Varshita. Varshita, are you here with us? Varshita, are you here with us?
Sorry, yeah.
Yes, and you have sent only one picture, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, please explain your model. Your will be judged by Ayansa. Ayansa, are you here with us?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you can give the
Yeah.
feedback for this one. Yes, Varshita, explain.
Yeah. So I made this handbag actually for 20 to 25 to 30 years old, but actually it didn't turn out to be the way I expected it to. So it has two empty places where you can store an umbrella or a water bottle, and there's another small compartment to store small objects like AirPods or earrings like that, and there's a place for storage, other kind of storage too. I got inspired from the fire or rockets like that. That's why it came like that. That's all.
Mm. Good. First of all, see, the target age was 25 to 30, 35, right? So,
Yeah.
try to understand what these people will be doing in their life. Okay. I agree. Your inspiration that you wanted to, implement in terms of rocket and these things, right? But same time, the shape can be translated. It could have been flatted, and it could have been used as a, laptop bag or accessories bag or something like that, right? So see, concept can be manipulated as visual, functionality level, but visual level it can be the same, because right now, as you said, there only can be kept a water bottle or a spray can or whatever it is, right? But if this girl is using, who's working in industry, like since she's in that particular age group, so she can't just carry water bottle, she'll be carrying other things as well, right? So yeah, work on that as well, because try to understand the question first, take inspiration, try to fit functionality and the aesthetic part too. Because unless and until if you're not giving the justification to the functionality and the requirement, there's no need of creating any out of the box. Because see,
Yeah.
somewhere or the other, being the out of the box is good, but same time you need to put yourself or fit yourself into that functionality level too. Apart from, you need to work on a bit more of execution level.
Yeah, yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Varshita. Next is Anna. Anna, are you here?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
1 second. Yes, explain your model.
So, like, I've just made like a makeup bag or like a bag you can take to parties, and I wanted it to be minimalistic, kind of minimalistic. I've done the Chinese folding technique to give it a bit of a texture, and I've crumpled paper to give it like the look of studs and all, and I've used kirigami for giving the the design in the bottom, and I've folded the handle to give it a kind of a fancy look, but overall I just wanted it to be kind of simple. And there's also a compartment inside where you can actually like put your makeup and other things that a woman would need. And that's all.
Gaurav, are you here?
Yes, yes.
Also, you need to delete
So,
your drawing. I think there's a mark there of your pen.
no, that is not mine. Someone else has made it. I have cleared everything from myself.
Okay, I'll
Check
just see.
other.
It's not even mine. Okay, fine. You can
So,
start.
so yeah. Let me see one more time. Okay, so bag surface development you have done is quite good. It's a envelope sort of surface development, and you have crumbled papers for the decoration, right? So the front face, the face of the bag looks really good. The cutouts which you have made, amazing. Okay, but at the same time, check with more techniques, different techniques. I mean, this is good, simple bag, and aesthetically also it is good, quite balanced with color, and I mean the combination of color. Maybe next time you can work with, I mean you can keep on trying, doing some other different sort of experiments. Okay, like how the previous girl have used that security symbol, but yeah, there was a glitch as well on that bag. But I mean, why don't you just play around with it? Okay, so that you will see more beautiful designs, maybe new concept, new interesting ideas, and then after making those ideas, then try to balance it out and check out what are the feasible things to do. Like when a person going to buy a product, what he or she will see. Okay, it is for women, so how she will look for the product, what are the requirements. Okay, keep that in mind.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
Okay.
Rim Jim.
Thank you, Anna. Next is
Thank you.
Harshini. Harshini, are you here? Harshini, you need to unmute yourself if you are here. Okay, I don't see her here. Let's move on to Neha. Neha, are you here?
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are. Explain your model.
So I made a headgear inspired from Victorian style. So I combined flowers and feathers which were widely used in Victorian hats, and I have added ruffles on the end of this thing, the hat, and that's it.
Ayan?
That's yeah. So and that's it, right? So Neha, सबसे पहले try to understand the proportion of the entire product. See, you have used the element very correctly. You need to understand how see the size of the hat from the bottom this thing to the top where exactly you have given the top notch head, right? So that one. So 1 second, can I draw here? No. Okay, so just upper top length of the upper top, okay. Work on proportion because uh, the floral that you have made, that's good, yeah, that part, yeah, right. So that one you need to see also the length of the inner circle and the outer circle that you see, the upper circle and the down circle is yeah, that one and the this one. So just because of the proportion of the height, it's not giving you the justification how exactly it is supposed to be look like, right? So work on those. So apart from that you have yeah, can you see now?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so these are the small difference, but it can make a huge difference, right? So and this is for everyone. Just don't give or don't jump directly that okay, this could be the final one. Try to understand the actual proportion, actual height, how put it while making. Also you can put it and you can actually see around and just do the experiment whether it is good or not. So it will help also. So apart from that, you have used a good elements. Color, yeah, you could have used black for uh, the top circle and the bottom circle, but
Yes, it was good to use, but I had only these colors, so I
yeah,
had
yeah,
to.
I got it. I got your point because of the color consciousness and everything. So yeah, good to go.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Just look at the proportion and everything.
Yes, sir, I will.
Yeah.
Thank you, Neha. Next is Chandrika. Chandrika, are you here? Chandrika, you need to unmute yourself if you are here. Okay, I can't see her here. Let's move on to Shivani. Shivani, are you here? Shivani is also not in the session. Okay, let's move on to the next. Krishna, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Krishna Doshi?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. Please explain.
Am I audible?
Yes, explain your model.
Yes. So I have made this headgear. It's for Queen of Victorian era. It's not for like general people. I've made it specially for the Queen. Like in the Victorian era, the queens used to wear the crown with that cross on the top and with the hanging diamonds, and the colors I've used especially which surrounding the Victorian era, like the dull colors. I've used the dull blue and creamish, and for luster I've used aluminium foil because just to show the importance of the queen's crown. And for the diamonds, which are an important part of a queen's crown in Victorian era especially, I've used the soap for showing them as diamonds. And the hanging diamond, I've made one at the top in the sphere itself, yeah. And the shape, it's a kind of pentagon. The front shape, it is inspired from the Queen Bullion, which was a famous queen of Victorian era. And the back bulge part also is inspired from the Queen Bullion's crown. Yeah, so that's it.
Gaurav?
Yeah. So yeah, I can see a really good details at the very front, which has diamond shapes and quite colorful. You have used silver paper as well, right? It's
Yes.
quite rich. The front is quite rich, but if I see this down part, if you're following the screen, wait, yeah, 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 the down part and this part. Okay, it is right now very loose. Okay, if I compare it with the front part, somewhere it has to be very strong. The base could be more stronger. Okay, right now this is um, it's a little flimsy right now. This is the fringes. It's fine. For the decoration, but I would like to see more work on top of it so that you can have a good solid thing. Right now it's all I mean, can I see the other image of this, Rimjim? The so the back part, if you see, maybe you can take another paper and cover it, because right now it is more visible. Those gaps are more visible, which
I
will,
tried to
which
do
is,
that, but it was not happening actually. I tried to show it like a fabric, like the bulge part. It should be covered constantly, but it was not happening. So then I had to try this. I was trying
yeah,
that
I
bulging.
got it. But so it's fine. Like whatever is the current situation, you have to deal with that only. Okay. So let's say you end up with this thing, but overall you have to judge yourself that okay, how that whole thing is looking. Right now the top part, it is eating away this good detailings. Are you getting? Like this is
Okay.
so interesting. This part is so interesting, but because of these cavities, uh, my whole attention, these cavities are taking away at some
Okay.
point. So
Okay.
maybe you can cover it, and then maybe you can put more beads on it, like how you have done diamonds and all. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
which will look more better in that way. Okay, anyways, nice
Okay.
try.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Krishna. Next we have is Rhea, I think. 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Rhea. Please explain.
Yeah, so I made a handbag for women who are between the age group of 25 to 30. So the thing is that I think I messed up because when I started doing the design, I was inspired by headphones. It's just the design that had been inspired by headphones. So the little thing on the side, where the clasp is getting attached to the bag, that is supposed to look like headphones. But after I finished the bag, it didn't exactly look like headphones. But going on, I've made this bag especially for nightlife because a woman who is for between the age of 25 to 30, of course she's working and everything, but it's the initial part of her working career, so she's still young, and so for nightlife and party life. So that's what I made. So there are two pockets in the front, and there is a clasp which holds the bag together. I've twisted brown paper for the handle, and I've used aluminium foil for the buckles in the center as well as on the side, and I've used fringing technique just for the aesthetics.
Hi,
Hello.
Rhea. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See, the entire look. Uh, so I'll start with the material. You have actually given the
Hmm.
justification to the all the materials, like the way you have used brown
Hmm.
sheet to make handles. You have used foil, silver foil to use buckles and these latches, right? That's amazing.
Hmm.
Also the down
Yeah.
leather fringes that you wanted to incorporate, that's amazing, pretty much amazing. You don't need to worry. So apart from that, the rest thing that you were saying ki you were also trying ki you wanted to look
The
this headphone,
headphone.
right? So no, that's not an issue. See, वही होता है कि गलतियां हम लोग अभी ही कर रहे हैं. Now you need to realize as much as mistakes that you're going to do is going to make you understand, okay, initially what I was thinking and what exactly I made, right? How exactly it came up till at the end. So what are the mistakes that I did, and what are the mistakes that I'm not supposed to do in the next time, right? So that's
Yeah.
not an issue. Apart from that, you have given the justification to all the colors and everything. And for the nightlife, yeah, it's a very bright and subtle for the that particular age. Yeah, that's pretty much okay. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Okay. Next is Gyanavi. Gyanavi, are you here?
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm
Hi.
here.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
explain your work.
Yeah, so I made a Victorian style hat for women, and I've used only these three colors because I wanted to give it a retro look. So I've used white, black, and red, and I've used techniques like paper folding and kirigami to make this hat. Yeah.
Okay, so Gyanvi, the colors are very rich right now. Rich as in, I mean, the combination of red and black is quite contrasting. Okay, it will take you to the other mood. It's different case if you do not have the similar colors of that era. It's different case. Okay, but the understand the proportion of red and black color that is dominating in your whole composition. Okay, it has to be more royal colors with same Pantone category. Also at the same time, the proportion of your hat is quite small. It should be wearable. Okay, I mean, whenever you make hats or something like headgear.
So I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it does fit my head. I mean, it's actually pretty big. So yeah, I guess for the
Okay,
picture, it looks a
okay,
little
maybe.
small.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so fine. One more thing I will add apart from size. Okay, it's not valid right now. So uh, the look which you have made, that red colors and the white colors, which the whole combination you have made. Okay, it's good. I mean, as a aesthetics wise, it looks good. But on top of it, like the sort of work you have done, that origami cutouts and all. Okay, that should be more visible on front of that hat, because when you wear a hat, no one sees you from top, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
very less thing. Like it's a very less visual for a normal human eye view. So keep your most detailed stuff in front of the hat so that it will. I mean, it's a fashion accessory, right? So it
Yeah.
will look more better in that way.
Okay, so I'll keep that in mind next time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gyanvi. Next is.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Next is Surbhi. Surbhi, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you explain your model?
Yes, ma'am. I made a bag for the woman, which is 25 to 30 years old, and I used black and white color because black shows boldness and Zoya look, and black and white color suits any type of age groups. That's why I'm using this color. And I have also a brand which is, where is my brand? I don't know. I forgot. And
Hi, Survi.
yeah, I made. Hi, sir.
Yeah, you were saying still. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, I also made a two compartment inside, where we secure my cosmetics and all.
Mm-hmm.
I use the technique which is just cutting and folding and थोड़ा सा collage. So yeah.
Good. So yeah, what sort of environment that they are going to use this? Like this is office going or party going or casual? What sort of it is?
It's casual, sir.
Casual. So they can go anywhere, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, concept wise everything is good. You just need to understand the see when you have used that black I don't know why exactly you have used black patches on the front side. What was the concept to use that?
So my theme is black and white. So
No, but there should be some concept. No, you wanted to depict something, or you wanted to use it to disbalance the overall visual aesthetic into it, or what?
so I don't know.
So you have it, you have used it, but you need to understand why exactly you have used it. You need to portray. See, the mistake is, let's say it's not a mistake, but if you have done something, put it into that scenario. Why exactly you have done it? What keyword can define this, right? These are the small things. Again, I'm telling you. But as soon
Yes,
as
sir.
you define these things into words, no, your own
Yes, sir.
concept creation will be the value of concept will be created on the other level, or gone to the other
Yes.
level. So you might use the word language saying ki I use this pattern to give a very that boldness look, or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to create asymmetry from one side to other, or something, some sort of like that, right? Apart from
Mm-hmm.
that, you can also see how exactly you can use the black color in whole. Means I can only see you have used to make the piping or outline of the bags, right? Apart from
Yes.
that, everything looks white. So how more black, or what other color can be used into it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you purposely used only black and white, or you had only these color?
So मैंने बस केवल so my theme is black and white. That's why I'm using
Okay,
only two
so
colors.
I got your point. So then you need to see a bit more detailingly how exactly you can uh, now only white is dominating, right? So
Yeah.
black and white is a theme. So how exactly you can do more combination, or more uh, uh, you can create a pattern, you can create any sort of flow, line of flow, or any sort of origami into it, and it can be added as a value, right? So that's what I'm saying कि अभी क्या है, white dominant create dominancy create कर रहा है. So use these element into to create your concept much more stronger than what exactly you have done. Apart from that, this is good.
Okay. So thank you, sir.
Okay, guys, just rejoin this link again. This session is about to end. 2 more students are left, and then we'll conclude it. Okay, just rejoin this link.